Peace, love, and life, family. Sister Toffee here, creator of kmsc.online, where we talk about the divine nature in your spirit. Today is November 22nd, 2022. We got a lot of ones and twos today. Well, more twos than ones. So I'm going to actually cut on I'm going to get some non-copyright music going to cover up the background noise because where I stay, there's always a lot of noise. And they're quite irritating. So anyway, I don't really need that in the background. And I know you need this message. I got something really interesting to tell you guys. I got a download from my spirit guides about my past life as a white male. I know you guys are like, what? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I found out about around 6 years old that I was a white male. And I didn't know that's what the dream was about. I was a little girl and I had a dream and I was screaming. And my family woke up. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. I didn't know why. I just knew I woke up, and I remember what happened. I was trying to protect a woman, and it was a gentleman trying to rape her. And I ran over there to the house and went to the gate. Now I've gotten some business that wasn't mine. And I tried to stop the drunk man from attacking the woman. I don't know. I didn't feel the energy of this man being her husband, but he just felt that he could overpower this woman. And so I remember going onto the porch and grabbing the man by the neck and pulling him off the woman and saying, "Unhand her, you knave." So I don't know what during what century, what time the word knave was used, but I definitely was not American. I was not African. Well, doesn't mean I wasn't American. I could have been American. I definitely wasn't an African American woman like I'm in today. So we're gonna talk about ancestral karma. We're gonna talk about past life karma, and we're gonna talk about inherited karma, and we're gonna do a spread. So hopefully we can squeeze all that into this video. Pretty interesting, right? I'm actually curious myself to see what's gonna happen because like I said, I am a conduit of the divine. I get channeled messages, and I have no idea what they're gonna talk to me about. I really don't, and I just give you guys what I have because that's what I'm told to do. So I'm just following the guidance that I'm given. Because, this journey we have on earth is only temporal. It's not permanent. And we come back when we have other work to finish. Until we balance out the infractions we have with the divine, we're going to continue to come back. I particularly am coming back because, and I'm in this black female body because my spirit guide showed me, even though I protected women, I didn't protect black women. So that means I was a white male racist. Yep. This is what I got. I'm not making this up. I know most of y'all probably think I'm crazy. Y'all be like, what is she talking about? I'm telling you, I got chills on me right now. I've been up since 3 a.m. speaking to my spirit guides. They told me, yeah, we already let you know how you died because you thought your law was the law. But they said, no, your law is not the law. God's law is the law. You had a form of godliness, but denied the power thereof, and you were not inclusive with that respect for women. You chose to not respect black women. And what I'm hearing in my subconscious is that there were very few black women in the village that lived in the village that or in the area that I lived in this past life as a white male, which they said are I think 1720. This is what I'm hearing, the 1720s. Anyway, I was very poor, but people knew me. And I was big. I was a big old strong man, too. But nobody bothered me. Nobody messed with me because I was big and strong and everybody knew I'd kick your butt. So I was a big old man. But yeah, I protected women, but I did not protect black women. When black women got hurt, I didn't do nothing. I was like, well. So this must have been in America. It had to be, yeah, because it's like during the gold rush time. I could see it. That's how my clothes were like during the Western time, whatever. I'm not sure. Whatever year the Western times were around, it was like right before that. Or maybe it was during that time because I see the horse and the buggy and the big barrels of water. Yeah, I had sandy hair. I had a rough beard. I had like curly, thick, wavy, curly, reddish blonde hair. And it was about right here, and I had a scruffy beard. And I had a goatee. And I was pretty young. I had, believe it or not, I had silver blue eyes. Yep, and I was good looking, but I was dirty because I didn't care, and I was poor, but I was strong, and I was real close to God. Anyway, my spirit guide said I came back in a woman's body, in a black woman's body, and the black women are treated the worst out of all women as far as the ultimate disrespect to who we are, our essence. It's the black woman. So I got hit with I got spirit on me. I got hit with the hardest experience of being a female, a black female. So we're going to talk about, not me, I'm just giving you guys that to show you what kind of thing can come forth when you get on this path of self-spiritual mastery and you start coming forth by day and by night. This means from not knowing, when a day doesn't mean literal day, it means when you're aware and then you find something you're not aware of. We're always in a place of unawareness, and we're also always in a place of awareness. So we're in both. We're in the duality, we're in the trois, we're in the light and the darkness. We're always managing our energies because we may need to use force. We may need to use sentient energy or toxic masculine energy in a situation where we feel threatened. It will be applicable. Toxic masculine energy or warrior energy is necessary at times. It's not necessary for everything, but it's necessary to have. And women embody that energy as well because we come out of men. So how could we not have what's inside of men? We have the ability to fight and be warriors just like men. But we also have the ability to embody the essence of what the man is birthed out of. He's birthed out of the cosmic mother sky, which is a big giant vaginal womb, if you want to, so to speak, okay? So men don't want to talk about women, you're talking about the universe. You better watch your mouth, get yourself together. And I don't know why I'm speaking like this. And I guess it's because, part of this is my ancestral karma. I'm clearing up right now. Because this experience in this body that I've been in, where my parents had an argument about what my name is, that's why I use the name Toffee now. And if I ever get a husband and get married again, my name will become Zaina, because peace and blessings be upon him. Brother Abdul Latif gave me the name Zaina, the prophet's wife, the prophet Muhammad's wife. Even though I'm Christian, I know it's strange. Do you? I'm telling you my story. I can't say I'm the prophet's wife because I'm no prophet's wife. I mean, in a sense, the master Yeshua, that's my brother, but I don't see him like husband in the sense like in a romantic. He's my husband as far as my soul resurrection. I don't look at the master, my spirit guide, as something romantic. He's the holy one. So I don't have that kind of, it's not even, that can't even be in the equation. You understand? But if the divine selects a man to be in my life, he will be a man of divine consciousness, period. Okay? What he's going to look like, I have no idea. And I am really not concerned, because if the divine doesn't pick me a man, I won't have one. I will happily leave this place with never touching another one. Happily. Anyway, that's that. Why am I so fired up? I have no idea. I can't even tell you guys. Look, if you just came to this channel, thank you for coming. I know I'm really animated right now. I'm not always like this. This is just a little bit of little secret tea about Sister Toffee. There is so much more. And if you want to know the real scoop on my life, if the divine is forcing me to, I shouldn't say vomit up, but I guess it is. They're making me vomit up all of the tea. Not every single detail, but the things y'all need to know about me, about why I'm on this path of self-spiritual mastery, and exactly what experiences I had that were the catalyst to make me do this, or why the divine has called me to do this, because I have the experience to be able to share you what I know from experience and through experience and coming through the other side. Just with the help from the divine. No other person coming to save me, because my story is people that have flesh like this, they walked away. You know, I'm still searching on finding my tribe. So, hey, you want to be a part of Sister Toffee's team, my tribe, my spirit guides, you like what you're hearing here? Number 1, push that like button. Number 2, subscribe to the channel. I see a few people, I don't have many people viewing this channel now, but they want to look and want to sneak. No, don't sneak. If you're not going to subscribe to my channel, I don't want you sneaking on here watching anything. Okay? Don't come viewing and coming back and then you don't want to subscribe. I'm not going to keep playing these games with people. And they're worried about what I'm doing and who I'm doing and what. No, do you. If this is not the information for you, go view another channel. Okay? Vamos. Okay? Handale. Get on. Go. Because it's not for people that are trying to figure out what I'm doing and what is she. No, this is for grown folks. I'm 52 years old. I do not have time for games, okay? I'm an abuela, and I want to be respected as such. I don't care about how I look. That doesn't matter. All right, now let me calm down because I got some information to give y'all. Let me cut my... first thing I want to tell y'all is my spirit guides gave me... believe it or not, they said... I remember watching somebody, I forgot who it was on the video, but they were like, it is not to become successful is not what will make you happy. To become successful is not what will make you happy. Okay? Happiness, okay, is the way to your success. So anyway, the song they gave me was Happy Days. And after they told me that I already knew I was a white male in my past life. Quit getting mad at me. I got somebody watching me, probably a white male. I got a hacker, y'all, watching me through my camera. I'm not going to talk about it, but they keep bothering me. I'm going to expose them because they're on me too much. I'm tired. I don't have time for these games. But I got a hacker, y'all, and I don't know if they're going to even let me keep this video. They might not. But I don't know what their face looks like. I have no idea. But I have somebody that... I'm basically the same soul I was in that past life as a white male. I'm just in a female body, and God gave me this experience because I did not protect black women. God said women are women. That's what God told me. Women are women. So you men out there, they call yourself men, all this, I hurt her because she's this kind of woman or that kind, this got to stop. You either are a divine masculine and you protect all women, or you do not. And you're just something else. You're not a divine masculine. You're just another kind of masculine, but not divine, possibly toxic. But quit calling yourself divine masculine if any of you men out there justify hurting any divine feminine, any woman, period, even if she's not divine feminine, a woman that doesn't know who she is caught up in darkness, okay? That is the product of a dark situation, a narcissistic situation, or an unhealed family, or unhealed mother, or unhealed father, whatever it may be. All you males out there disrespecting, degrading, using women, misusing women, saying it's okay to use them for your own personal selfish gain, for pleasure or whatever it may be, and then you walk away, you are a low-life piece of crap. And you are far from your divine template. You need to wake up and become one with the God within self. Because it's over. I done viewed a few divine masculine. I guess my DNA is kind of getting awakened and I'm getting bold without an actual husband. Lord help me, Father. I better watch it, huh? I'm going to tell you something. I have to be honest with you guys. I have to confess to you. I have been in fear. I'm going to tell you the truth. I believe that no woman is, people talk about divine feminine power. I don't believe that the system protects women. I believe it's a joke. I don't believe women are protected under this system. At least not black women. I don't know about other women. I don't know. If you're a woman of another race, tell me. You want to leave something in the description box. Tell me about how you feel regarding protection in this world. Do you feel protected or not? I need to know everybody's opinion. I need to know everybody. I wouldn't mind a white woman, please. Asian woman, a Latina woman. If you're watching this video, please leave a comment and explain how you feel about the divine masculine in this world. We got to get this together, ladies. Because mama's got to do it. We got to get this world together. It's over. I'm tired. Divine mother's tired. I'm tired. We got to get these boys together so they can be men. It's over. I'm done. Divine mother done. I'm done. It's time to get these boys together because I'm tired. Divine mother's tired. I'm tired. They acting like little boys and they got to get checked and exposed. It's over. This little game plan stuff, acting like little teenage boys and they grown men, absolutely not. Because the young men need examples. We can't have toxic masculines running the show when they no more mature than their own sons. Absolutely not. We're not doing this no more. It's time for y'all to grow up. No more playing being a man. It's time to be a man. No more playing. Okay? You're supposed to be the high priest of your household. The first thing you're supposed to teach people about your family, your woman, if she don't know, and your children is God, number one. Because without connection to God within self, you will never master the self, and you will repeat ancestral trauma and karma. That's the first thing you need to teach your family, is about the God within self. That's number one. That's the first freedom, the first education. So if your woman doesn't know who she is and you pick somebody that is outside of the divine feminine template, well, the first thing you better work on before you work on her body and make her feel good is work on her mind. We're getting into the new Aquarian theme of love, and it's sapiosexuality. Okay, we're gonna start working on the mind before we start loving on somebody's body. I'm about to. Woo! I got the spirit. I got spirit on me. I got spirit on me. I got spirit on me. I find myself in a very difficult, perplexed conundrum, and that conundrum is because I know that in my past life I was connected to the Caucasian race. And also in this life, I know that through about 4 to 5 generations before myself, there was Irish blood in my bloodline, also Native American, also African. Okay, and they happen to live in America. I even got roots. I got some family in Jamaica. I really don't know. Most African Americans really don't know just how far back and exactly where our ancestral bloodline and DNA leads to. And it's really sad. That's what happened to black people. And so the Exodus has begun. The Exodus is not a physical form of movement. It is the form of movement through the consciousness. And so we have to connect to the divine in order to find out who we are, what the tenets were of our family bloodline, where we're supposed to be headed, how we're made spiritually, and what direction we're supposed to be heading in. Okay? And when the toxic behavior began, we got to do some self-mastery now. We got to do some serious self-analysis and self-study, because what's happening is generations of adults are not clearing up ancestral karma, or they're just being foolish children living in adult bodies, abusing their authority and power, and they shouldn't even be parents. But because they are choosing to remain unevolved, they hurt generation after generation, and they program toxic behavior in their children because they create a family culture. This is what toxic men and women that don't heal themselves of their mental aberrations, this is what they do. They create a culture of toxicity and foolery. And then the generations are trained to accept it. It's basically covert narcissistic programming. That's all it is. That's all it is. So one thing I want to be known, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I don't even know if any of my family members watch my videos. I don't really care in the sense that, like, my children, I care. The younger generation, I care. The adults, I can't do anything about them. I let them go a long time ago. They never listen to me anyway. I'm doing this for the divine, okay? I'm a reflection of what you have to do, what you have to be willing to become. You have to be willing to become ostracized, rejected, talked about, defamed, left for dead, not supported, not loved. You gotta walk this path alone. Woo! I feel Spirit of God on me, and I see the Prophet Muhammad. I see Christ on the mount. We got to walk this path alone. It's going to take a while. Sometimes people don't realize who you are until you're dead, meaning you die in this physical form. That's how it is, y'all. It's the family. It's just the family, the divine family path. I hear my master saying, they hated me, and they will also hate you. Feel the Spirit of God on me. Hope you guys are doing okay this morning. It's about 9:10, about to be 9:11 in a minute. 11 is my life path number, and 11 is actually the month that we're in, and 9 is giving birth to the new, which is actually what we're doing. Pretty amazing and synchronistic, don't you think? I think so. Y'all have to forgive me for not being prepared as far as these cards are concerned. This was definitely inspired by my intuitive faculty, which is the 9 o'clock. 9:10 is still 9:10, about to be 9:11. So that means Divine Mother, this card right here, Cosmic Mother, is talking to me. This is the Divine Feminine. Let me tell you something, men. Okay? Even feminine, women, whoever you are. When you dishonor the Divine Feminine energy, you dishonor the universe. And that is very foolish. That means you're telling the universal mother, you know what? You ain't all of that. You ain't got no power. You can't do nothing to me. I run this. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I would encourage you to not do that. Because look, she gonna bring this law. You see these 3 holes in there? That's karmic. That means you ain't in balance. Supposed to be too light, too dark. That's the least you get. You can have half darkness and half light, but you cannot have over 50% darkness. You must weigh your heart against the feather of my. I must be light as a feather. I feel Spirit of God in this place. Thank you, Father, Mother God. Ntr Glory to God in the highest. Woo! Spirit of God is in this place right now, y'all. I feel like my old self is coming and channeling through because I'm talking more like a man. I'm not my normal feminine, laughy self. My old self is channeling through. I sound like I sound like a man right now. That's what I feel. I feel a masculine energy. Very masculine coming through me right now. Woo! Spirit. See, some of us are clearing up ancestral karma. Some of us are clearing up past life karma. You can have past lives that are in this life and past lives that are in a previous incarnation. Only you can determine with self-spiritual analysis and study what part of yourself, spiritual evolutionary levels and frequencies of becoming one with the God, okay, within self. This is one. One is the mastery, earth mastery, the embodiment of Divine Mother, the universe, creativity, and Divine Father, the initiatory seed potential of everything, logic, masculine energy. This is you embodying. This is you in your spirit form, okay? Mind, body, spirit, okay? The brother of Christ, the sister of Christ. This is your physical embodiment of that in this world. The all-seer, the Osier, okay? People, the Greek called him Osiris after they went to the schools of Luxor and Epetixtut. That's what they chose to call him. That's their choice. It doesn't matter. It's the same entity, deity, energy. It's the same. Just like in the Yoruba, they have Shango to represent Heru. Yeah, I have it right. Leo energy. This is the Christian energy. All the Leos out there, shout out to you for that 333 Jesus energy. You just a new Jesus, baby. Roar, 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 Leo. I'm a Leo rising. So you know I love y'all because I'm a part of the tribe. I'm going to take this jacket off. I'm hot, y'all. Excuse me. Anyway, I hope you guys are feeling okay. I'm going to roll these meditation balls a little bit around a little bit. And we're going to let Spirit guide us. For those of you that never been to this channel, if you see me jerking like that, that means that my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides are around. The governors, the celestial bodies are hitting me up. I call it hitting me up. They send electrical energy through me. And I believe it's like they got light codes, they do energetic codes, and they send energy to me. And then I guess it gets to my brain. It has information, I guess, that they want to give you. So when you see me jerking, that's what's happening. Woo! All right, family. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask Spirit to reveal to us how we can align ourselves with becoming aware of the 3 different types of karma that we are going to be dealing with, mastering in this next shift. Okay? Ancestral, past life, and transferred. So that's apt. Or we can call it tap. Transferred, ancestral, and past. So we'll just call it tap. All right? So that's dealing with the karma, okay? So tap. Transferred, ancestral, and past karma. That's what we're dealing with, okay? So, bless Heavenly Father, Mother God, we're going to say a prayer, and we're going to move on, okay, into this space. Bless Heavenly Father, Mother God, thank you for this space. I appreciate your divine wisdom, guidance, power, protection, wisdom. I thank you for revealing to me today why I'm here in this physical form as a female in an African-American descent as culture so that I can correct my infraction from my past life as a white male. I thank you for that. I thank you for allowing me to be an example of what this transformative process looks like for the people that are watching this, so they can identify how to identify past life karma, to look into their dreams, and to understand that these are revelations of what you are trying to show them about infractions or something that needs to be resolved in this lifetime while we have the earth body we are incarnated in right now. That this life is not meant for just skipping to my loo and having fun and chasing rainbows, but for the alchemy of self, to bring one to the universal connected power, the vibration, the essence of the God that is within us, and that is you, Father, Mother, God. All potential of every and anything that was and ever will be, and the space of birthing, which is the Divine Mother. The unseen womb, which created all things, first the laws of the universe, the elements, and all other cosmogonical creations and the celestial bodies that govern our living here. I thank you for this infinite, inconceivable, beautiful, eternal vessel of knowledge that we have access to through submission to your divine will. By honoring the soul that is our center, our life force, our life source, Ntr power, Yeshua, the Christed energy. You are our light in the sun of the sky, bringing rays of power and life and transformative photons into the plants that we can have vegetation to feed us, giving us cleansing and light codes for our revelation of new wisdom through the sun rays as we walk in the light in the day. Providing us with resurrection power to keep transforming into the hawk of gold over and over, from glory to glory to glory, as we surmount these insurmountable odds of overcoming transferred, ancestral, and past karmic infractions. I thank you for this space. I ask you to bring in my divine ancestors, my divine light, law, and order from the ancient times and those in the present that are in alignment with you, Father, Mother, God, your will, your law, and the power of the Master, the All-Seer, the Spirit of Life, and all things that resonate with that energy and are manifested in spirit and physical that can come into the space to protect this space, and my divine angels. Bring in my divine guardian angels. At least I dash my foot against an unseen stone. Let nothing of the lower nature come in. Let nothing of the enemy of the bircher come into the space. Let the divine word be brought forth. I call it forth from the unseen realm into the physical realm, and I claim that it's so and it's done. I thank you ahead of time in advance, and I say glory, glory, glory to the divinity, the God, the divine, the divinity within me, and the divinity within those that are watching. I thank you in advance for the blessing of the divine word you're going to give regarding how we are to connect to this knowledge of becoming aware of the transformative work we need to do, to dig deep into our Akashic files, to find out exactly what it is we need to be working on individually and ultimately collectively, to clear up the imbalances in our universe and in our collective energetic field on earth as it is in heaven. Amen, and I say. All right. That's prayer. I didn't plan it. It came out. I hope it blessed you and did you well, because it did me well. Whew. I'll tell you something. To tell somebody in public that you are being used by the divine to show what clearing up karmic ancestral karma is, and how you are incarnation of something you used to be, and why you know you went through the suffering of today. It's number one. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing because people are going to say you're crazy. But my God said, if you love me, you will do what I said. I don't do drugs, my family. I do not drink. I don't do nothing that alters my mind. I'm not trying to put my business out there, but I am celibate. I have been for the past Actually, like for the past year, I mean, I had a few situations where I thought I was going to be with somebody and it was just a hoax. Shut that down. But technically, really the past 3 years, but really like the past year. Really. More than that, probably. I don't remember. Anyway, I've been by myself so long, I can't remember. Anyway, but this is to say, my walk, I'm serious about this. I'm serious about receiving messages. I don't play with this. Okay? A cheap, quick night of thrill is not enough for me to sacrifice the gift that I have of receiving divine wisdom, divine guidance, divine messages, so I can clear up the karma of my past life, my ancestral karma, and my past karma in this life. Okay? My inherited karma. My past karma, inherited karma, and ancestral karma. Past, inherited, and ancestral, and transferred. So that's actually PAIT, P-A-I-T, past, ancestral, inherited, and transferred. Inherited and transferred are kind of the same. That happens in a relationship, okay? So first we're going to ask about transferred karma, because that has to do with this life now. Oh, one more thing. They wanted me to show you guys my cards that came up when I did my own spread. I'm going to show you guys what happened. Okay. They told me to feed the people. Feed the people. Let me just show you what they gave me. They told me to feed the people. Okay, you see these people in confusion? I'm supposed to be the house, the lighthouse, the nourishment for people. Okay, so they can get out of this maze and get to the center of, you see what I'm saying? The center, that's the God self. You only see one woman there that found her way. Everybody else is going around in circles, lost. Then they told me, teach them about going through the cycles of coming forth by day and by night. When the corruption eats up their soul, their happiness, their joy, it all has an ultimate purpose. All things work out for the good for those that are called to God according to the purpose of God. Okay, this is the cycles. Every year you having your awakening. Right now it's a great time for review. So this is the stork coming back at a certain time, a certain season every year. This is about you coming back to self. Okay? Your universal Christed consciousness, your self-awareness. So you can take a deep review of the corruption that has happened in the past that has ate away at your soul. What situations, what people, what things, why did it happen? Okay? It has to do with karma. Karma is not something you necessarily create. You can inherit it. It can be transferred from a relationship, well, by sexual intercourse. It can be transferred from ancestral bloodline karma, DNA. Okay? We're talking about karmic. Karma is basically not following the divine law. And you don't have to inherit it. And you don't have to be a bad person to inherit bad karma. You don't have to be, I'm going to say it again. You don't have to be a bad person or do bad things to inherit bad karma. Have you ever heard of that saying? One apple ruins the whole bunch. All you got to do is be up in a barrel with one bad apple. You're going to become rotten too. You didn't do it, don't matter. It doesn't matter. That's why I said environment makes a big difference in what's going to happen in your life. Many people, unfortunately, nowadays have to consider how healthy the people in their own family are. Because if you say, oh, the bloodline is everything, you're going to end up in a toxic living hell. Sometimes you got to step away, do the alchemy, and then come back. That's what Christ did. He stepped away. He went to the mountain. He talked to his Father. He said, if I can resist this cup, please take it from me. I don't want to go through. I don't feel like dying for these people. Do I have to do this? He said, nevertheless, I will. He probably didn't hear nothing. Father God was probably like, it hurts me to have you to do this, but I can't come in flesh form. You are me and I'm you. You have to do it. I'm spirit. I can't come down there. I already put myself down there and you. Do it. And that's what God is saying to us. We have to go inside of the well of ourself, the spirit, and balance out the darkness and the light. Okay, this is what I'm here to teach you. So I want you to know something. You need to understand something. And these are synchronistic, 40 and 41. Why they come out next to each other? I didn't do this. I did not do this. I'm going to leave this here just so you can keep it as a reminder for yourself. Let y'all see what I went through. Well, maybe some of you are light workers, and you're supposed to be teaching people as well, whatever it is that you're teaching. We all have a gift. We all have something the divine has given us. Some people teach through art. Have you ever heard of Attract Passion? He's actually from another country. I don't know if he's from Germany. I'm not quite sure. But he is a wonderful artistic young man. I love his videos. He draws and does art while he talks about his journey, and he encourages people to transform and do the shadow work. He's an awesome young man. No, he's not from America. I don't have to say, oh, well, I'm a black woman, I'm only going to deal with black people. Oh, well, he's not from America. I'm not going to talk to him because he's American. Look, I'm going to tell you something. All of you adults out there that want to tell me, well, there's this underlying narrative of, well, you're American, you can't talk to someone from another country. Oh, well, you're black, you can't talk to someone white. Oh, stop it. I am connected to the universe. The universe is connected to everything. If I resonate with someone on a conscious level, we're able to communicate, and we find something in common that we both feel good about, hey, just stay in your lane. Let God do what God does, okay? Because God is doing something bigger than dealing with people's egos. This age of dealing with ego and acting like brats, being adults with lots of money and power, it's over. It's time to grow up. It's time to grow up. Time to grow up. It's time. Too many people with power that are not evolved and still immature. Not happening. God ain't happening. Talk to me about, okay. I'm asking Spirit to show us what needs to happen. Heaven, this is dealing with our karma. Okay, karma needs to be transformed in the earth realm. 10 is Geb. It needs to be completed in this lifetime. Okay? Thank you, Father, Mother God. Let me cut my fan on. I'm hot, y'all. Hold on. Sorry about roughing y'all up this morning. I'm sorry. The mama spirit is on me today. I'm sorry. I love y'all. The divine loves you more. You hear me? Do you hear me? I say I love you. I love you, but the divine loves you more. You hear me? Do you hear me? I love you, but the divine loves you more. Do you hear me? I'm not about to play. I can't play with y'all like that, because this has got to do with your soul and your children and your children's children. I can't play with y'all like that. I can't worry about your opinion, what you think about me right now. I can't. I got to do the work. Thank you. Ooh, bless you, Father. Thank you. Ooh, Father, Mother God is here. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Master. I love you. My ascended masters are here. My angels, my ancestors, Spirit God, they're here. Thank you, family. I love you so much. Please help these people. Please help your divine chosen, these spirits in physical form evolve. Ooh, they are not playing with y'all. Look. Logic. Become the master of self. They're not playing with y'all. Look, get rid of the darkness. This is a bad Osier. This is a negative Osier. This is a negative all-seer. This is not an all-seer. This is a not-seer. This is a blind Bartimaeus. Okay? You got to become, look, I was blind, but now I will see. That's what they want you singing at the end of your life. Was grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears release. Stop creating bad things. Stop vain imaginations. This is the imagination card. Right brain. Stop negative creations. Move into purify your creation. Creation is not just working on an art piece or making a project. Creation is actions and deeds, lifestyles, things, cultures you're creating in your home, attitudes, practices, cultures in your business. This is what they're talking about. Stop negative. See the dark three? The imbalanced creation. It's time to bring balance, clarity, and purification. This is what they said. I'm the messenger. You do whatever you want to do. Because I know half of y'all, some of y'all, whoever, a group of y'all look at me like, who did she think she is? Y'all, it's the same thing you did to Christ. You know, y'all waited till he died to cry. Waited till he died to appreciate him. That's how it is with wayward children. Again, same thing again. It's the same thing again. Look at that. They're saying the same thing again. Yeah. Left and right brain, stop creating. Yeah, let's go to it again. In this earth realm, you need to move into logic. You need to stop creating negative realities because you're leaving a bad future to your children. And master yourself. Become a master of self. Become balanced. Nobody said you're going to be perfect. Nothing in this world can be. But it's time to balance out your darkness. Make some sense and light. Because you got a future generation that you are cultivating like a garden. And your signature, your Akashic records, your cosmic DNA is all up in them. And it's going to go from one bloodline to the next. And it starts with your thoughts, actions, and deeds. It's going to be transferred from generation to generation to generation. It's called iniquity, which is an inequity, an infraction with the divine law. God, divine ain't playing. This is the message. You can believe it. You can heed it. You can walk away, say she's crazy. Do whatever you want to do. Don't make me a difference. I'm doing my work. I don't have to. I know the generations of my children, like my grandchild. I found out my grandchild is a special baby. My grandchild is close to the master. My grandbaby was born close to the master. Yeah, my son and my grandchild are so divine. I didn't mean to tell you I had a son. Whatever. Stay out of my business. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's to the ugly ones. My peoples, I'm sorry to be mean like that. Maybe we can get together. We can bring all our children together. My family. I'm talking about my spiritual family. The rest of y'all, ugly, little monster people, go. Bye. Get out of here. Anyway, my aunt. Out of balance. She flipped out. That's what I'm saying. You guys are, look, this is supposed to be universal balance. No one is doing this. You can't, this is, look, divine wisdom. This is the wisdom. In order to bring balance to our world, you have to bring balance to your inner spirit, your consciousness, your darkness, and your light, your shadow self. This is how you address iniquity and inequity. Social injustice comes from dealing with social injustice inside of the spirit. That's how you deal with it. You become moral. That's what it is. You restore your morality. I got the spirit of God on me right now. I'm going to try to calm down. They are not playing with y'all. Today is a master number 22. You know this 22nd, right? They're not playing. I'm trying to stay calm. Look, Eric Cootie flipped out. You see, he got weapons. That's Mars. You know, we had some astrological movement with Mars. Y'all better stop playing. We're in the new paradigm now. Those of you that say, I can do what I want to do now, I can still do, yeah, go ahead and do it. I'm scared for you. Go ahead. I feel sorry for you, my dear. Woo, Lord. All y'all feel you can do whatever you want to do. Don't, I ain't got to honor no divine. Ain't no God. Ain't no, okay. Whatever you say. Huh. Ancestors said use intelligence. They're not playing. They're not playing. Start to understand what intelligence is. Ask your ancestors. Go ahead and clean yourself up. Get you a ritual going before the new year. Put on some all white. Make an ancestral altar. Start talking to your ancestors. Talk to grandma, great grandma. Talk to them. And only if they are of the light. If they have the darkness, well, I don't know what to tell you. You're not supposed to be here on this channel. I'm talking about people that had good grand folks. Good loving folks as grandparents. I don't care about your race. That's not my business. The only race we got is with our higher self, to become one with the God self. That's the only race I know about. I'm sick and tired of this foolishness about black, white, this and that. And, well, back in the past they did. It's over. Let's forget it. Let's make justice now. I'm sick of it. I don't want to hear it anymore. This victim mentality. And I don't mean to judge, and I love my people, but black folks, you gotta stop being a victim. I'm sick of it. Become the victor. Woo, I got the Spirit of God on me. I'm sorry. At this point, this world has gone so crazy, people have to find love where they find it. And I condone that. I condone it. Because, look, being with the same person of your race don't matter if the person's crazy. Because all you're going to do is hurt each other and cause more karmic transference of messed up toxic DNA. Sorry. We're talking about supreme wisdom here. I'm sorry. Yeah, we got work to do. And the main thing is to be humble. God said in 2023, those that are humble are going to be the main ones that benefit. Not those sticking their chests out. I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, whatever. Go ahead, do what you want to do. Sorry, the mother's coming out. I'm Little Mama. I had a great grandma named Little Mama. I used to comb her long Indian when she had, that's that Irish up in her. She had long wavy hair. She was short like me, but slim. And all the men liked her. My mama said all the men liked her. Anyway, her great, was it her great-granddaddy or her granddaddy? Either her granddaddy or great-granddaddy was Irish. Anyway, hair all the way down her back. She used to give me candy in her little shaking hand, and she put it, here, baby. And she gave me the candy, and I put it in my mouth. And she said, don't let your grandma see now. Like this. And I eat it, and I brush her hair long all the way down in her rocking chair. She'd be in her rocking chair. Little mama be in her rocking chair. And I comb her hair all the way down. And I love combing her hair. Anyway, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that flashback. Anyway. Bring balance in this life. Gab represents this physical life, this incarnation. Bring a completion to this karmic. Look at this filth, all dark. This is the card that came out, all dark. Look at that filth in the earth, filth. They're saying, stop it. Ma'at, divine mother. This is her daughter of the law, divine law. This is Ma'at. This is who you're gonna face when you walk down them halls of judgment. And if your heart is heavy, I don't know what's gonna happen to you. You better have love in your heart. That's right there, heart space. The fourth chakra. You better be able to speak the truth. You better be able to balance everything out, have balanced emotions. This is Pisces energy, Neptune. You better get it together. You better get it together. They are not playing with y'all. Now, after I put all this down, I'm going to bring this camera down so y'all can see the rest of it, okay? So anyway, y'all, I'm going to probably forget. That's why I said coming forth by day and by night. We forget. That's why we got to write and journal down everything, every revelation you get. Everything divine shows you, everything your ancestors reveals to you in the middle of the night, walking the dog or taking a hike, whatever. Write it all down. Because this is going to be the mystery of the unfolding of you clearing up your karma, clearing up ancestral karma, clearing up the vibration for the next generation so that positive, clear, clean energy can fall on your children and your children's children. But you got to clear up the emotional body, the energy body. You got to clear all this up. And you got to get yourself out of the emotions. Although you're examining the emotions, you got to get yourself out of, detached from the emotions. And examine the emotions. Like a scientist. Logic. You got to examine self. Self-analysis. That's what will lead to self-mastery. All right. Talk to me about divine will. Thank you. I love you all so much. What did I just say? Didn't I tell y'all this? I just said it. And the card flipped out. They said the will of God is for you to approach this logically. Stop being emotional. What makes sense? What's the math of this situation? What's the math with your racism? What's your math with your sexism? What's your math with how you treat women? What's your math with how you treat men? What's your math with how you redline specific type of jobs and what you offer? What's your math from a universal perspective? I'm not talking about your opinion and your animal self. I said higher universal. Okay, let's separate the two, because you are not the universe. You are a pinch, a speck, a one extended expression of the universe. You could be darkness, and you could be chaotic and toxic. Chaos was a part of the beginning, but you're not supposed to stay that way. That's why God created. He created from chaos. He didn't create from chaos so it can return back to chaos. That's why you're a God. Because you're meant to create. This is the will of God. Examine the logic. Stop being a kid. You stop being a child. Grow up. Examine your mentality. Examine your positioning emotionally. Examine your logic. Examine what your family has told you, the familial culture, your business culture. Examine it all for yourself, by yourself. Go tell them, I got to help my mother. And you go over there and you deal with spirit. Quit telling everybody your business. Stop telling everybody what you're doing. You ain't got to tell everybody everything. Divine Mother mad because she got me upset. Look what they said. I knew it. Look at this. All three of them are dark. They are not. Look, that anger was serious. Look. Did you guys see how I went on that rant? Look, they said you lack universal knowledge and laws of manifestation of who you are, what you are, how you're made, why you're here, what you're supposed to be doing. You're ignorant. You don't have any divine wisdom, and you were creating toxic things in the world. Look, I can't lie. I just said that, didn't I? Sorry. Y'all gonna call me the fussy. I'm sorry. Your mother is fussing at you. Your cosmic mother is fussing at you. I'm just a channel. They're mad at y'all. I'm sorry. They're mad at you. They're tired of y'all. You bad. You wayward kids. You wayward. They are tired of y'all. Y'all supposed to be gods and goddesses. Not kids. Supposed to be gods and goddesses, divine beings. Women, you're supposed to be beautiful, expressing that divine feminine love, energy, and beauty. Men, you're supposed to be examples of divine wisdom, mathematics, science. What are you doing? Y'all over here being some dang fools. Become a chemist. Become an earth scientist. Be something other than a dang weed smoker and a dang cheater. God is tired of y'all. They tired. They are not sustaining your life for you to be a zip up and down fool. You think that's why they're giving you air to breathe and earth so you can eat and live? They're not playing with y'all, or me either. Ooh-wee. They want y'all to get logical. Stop being a fool. I'm not doing this, I'm telling you. I'm channeling this information. Y'all keep on creating bad in the earth. You're creating a negative earth. They want a new earth. This is what y'all doing. This is what they're saying. All these conditions going in the earth is because of toxic masculinity that's not connected to its God self-consciousness. Connect to your universal consciousness, divine masculine. Become the God within self. You already are that. Wake up. Wake up. Go above this earth. You are a multidimensional being, an extension of the divine supreme God, creator of all things, potential of all that ever will be. Stop limiting yourself to earthly consciousness. Stop it. Go above the earth. It's what gods do. You're here on the earth to make a difference. You're not here to be lollygagging. Ooh, they mad at y'all. Lord have mercy. I did not plan for this to happen this morning. I have other plans. I didn't even plan on doing video. I mean, I did later on, but not this. Know that it's not me getting mad at you. It's truly the Father, Mother, God, like our creator. They're mad at you because whether you want to believe it or not, we have the same. We got one source. Source is mad at you, and yes, it expresses itself in feminine and masculine form. Otherwise, there'll be another type of species other than male, female. You got female in animals. Got male, female in humans. What do you think? We got a Father, Mother, God. They're mad at you. Don't get mad at me. I'm delivering the message. My North Node is Aquarius. And he is the one that's the revolutionary. And he's speaking through me right now. I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry. My North Node is Aquarius. Deal with it. You think about Uranus energy when you deal with me. Because that's what's happening. I'm his messenger. Aquarian energy. They want you to create beautiful love. This is what they want. See that? Beautiful and clear. Look at that. Look at that. But see, right now you're in toxic wisdom. You don't understand. My people perish for their lack of knowledge. This is why you're perishing in love and everything else. Because you don't understand the mathematics of it all. You need to go to the divine. Forget books. You pray. You ask for guidance. You make your own altar. You talk to your spirit guides. You find your way. Now, don't speak to nothing dark thinking you're going to get an answer for something good. Because if you speak to dark entities that are mad, if you mad yourself, and if you're mad, you're going to call on a mad entity. It's going to be demonic, and it's going to bring more destruction and sadness and sorrow. You got to call on benefic beings. I'm calling on a healing angel that can heal emotional pain. I'm calling on a healing angel that can heal past family trauma, transferred trauma, that is incarnated with me in this life, that I may have attracted through a sexual relationship. I need an angel, an angelic power of transmutation to divine with me, to help me to understand these energies I'm experiencing so I can overcome by receiving divine wisdom and guidance and knowledge and doing the alchemy that's unique to my life, my path, where I can set things straight with my higher self, my lower self, with my God within self, Father, Mother, God, with my ancestral karma, for my children. Let me see what I've done wrong, what my ancestors done wrong, what the person I connected to did wrong. What do I need to do to clear this? What do I need to do? Help me bring balance. Help me clear up these infractions. Help me so I can bless my children energetically when I transition, so they don't have to inherit any of the pain that I may have caused from not being in alignment with divine law. Help me. That's what you call on. Help me to not be a fool. That's what you do. It's if you love your children. If you don't love your children, you don't love your grandchildren, go ahead and stay a devil. Stay one. And then when you gone and dead, your kids and your grandkids gonna inherit all that demonic energy you projected in the world. It's what it is, and I didn't create it. This is the universal fact. You're going to either do it or you're not. Period. When your kids are suffering and you in a spirit form and you can't stop what's going on, don't cry. It's God that has made us and not we ourselves. And the universe and the universal governors, the celestial bodies, the system that the ancient Egyptians left on the walls, okay? The Sesh Metu Neter, the Ntr, the divine word of God, is a system we can use to clear up our karma and understand and master ourselves. And no, it's not a happy meal. It's unique to each one of us. It is very sacred, personal, and private. It's nobody's business but yours and God. That's why I love this science. And I'm sorry for doing all this, but this Father, Mother, God fussing at you, they tired of y'all. They tired of me too. I ain't squeaky clean, y'all. Sorry for yelling. I'm channeling. I'm sorry. Anyway, sorry, brothers and sisters. I love y'all. But divine God said he's chasing those whom he loves. They chasing you. They love you. Sorry. You know how your brother says, you know, your mom and daddy whip your sister or brother, and they're in trouble, and you over there listening, y'all over there like, ooh, brother's in trouble, sister's in trouble. Remember when you were young? Well, that's what's going on. I'm sorry. Your heavenly Father, Mother God, they're tired of you. It's not my business. I'm dealing with my own infraction. Sorry, I got to deal with my own. Talk to me about intelligence, please, y'all. I'm sorry. Can we kind of ease up on them because they mad at me? I can feel it. I got a headache. One card, please, family. All right. They saying the same thing. vain imaginations. You need to understand the difference. You need to become intelligent about what you're creating, the toxicity you're creating. You need to resurrect your dead consciousness and become one with the God itself. You need divine, universal consciousness. You need divine wisdom. You need to resurrect the God within your mind. This is Sebek energy, Anubis, the preparer of the dead consciousness. Let him help you. This is not a dog-headed man, okay? This is a constructed image reflecting the ability to grab anything that you need that you can apply to the transformative process and the alchemy that you need to become one with God within self. To know thyself. To man know thyself. To being ma'akaru at the end of your life. True of word. Anything you need will be provided. You need to learn how you are creating toxic reality for people in this present day and your children in the future. What they're going to inherit from your toxic creations, because you do not have divine intelligence. And you need to get divine intelligence. Know the difference between worldly knowledge and divine intelligence and divine wisdom. It's a big difference. Very big difference. Most of the new knowledge that's going to be coming in the Aquarian age is going to be transferred through intuitive transfer. It's not going to be in a book written anywhere. Some of it may be, but the full culmination and understanding of it will not be. We are in a very telepathic communicative, we're going to be in a very telepathic communicative sphere. We're communicating with the divine. We're going to be practicing communication telepathically with the divine, with our ancestors, with spirit guides, ascended masters, angels, so much to where we will be able to, through our sapio connection of our mind attraction, communicate with one another. This is as we evolve and we clear up all these different bodies within the self. Thank you. I feel it. I got spirit on me. Talk to me about, they're telling you guys, stop making negative creation. You got to understand how you're creating negatively. You have to really examine yourself. You think you're right. There's a way that seems right unto a man, but there in the end is death. That's another scripture that's coming to me. Type that in Google and put KJV. There's a way that seems right unto a man. There's a way that seems right unto a man. But in the end thereof, it's death. In the end, it's going to be death. How do I know about that? Oh, how I know about that. God sure whooped my tail for not protecting black women as a white male in my past life. Because I've been through hell in this life. And I mean hell. Same thing. They're telling you, Divine Mother telling you the same thing. You lack universal wisdom. This is the universal mother right here. Okay? Mutnechet. You don't understand. You need the knowledge of Thoth, Tahuti, Trismegistus, whatever you want to call him. It doesn't matter. It's third eye wisdom. Okay? It's the divine word, Ntr, the divine word of God. It's the master. In the beginning was the word was God, and the word was with God. You don't want him to be your master? Well, guess what? He is the master. Maybe you go into another dimension. The master I know is the master of the universe, because his father decided he wanted to give an inheritance of all things to his son, because his son died like a soldier and did what his father said. I'm about to cry in here. Don't make me cry in front of you. Faithful unto death. That's why the master owns the paradise that those that are divine have mastered their minds will be going to. Don't have me crying on this channel, y'all. No, I'm not doing it. You're not going to make me cry in front of y'all today. Talk to me about Geb. Talk to me about Geb. You guys are creating toxic things in this reality. The red Sebek in this deck means, unstable, unrooted, unbalanced. Toxic reality. Everything you're creating is unstable. This is not the God we serve. Our God has created a foolproof system of just our bodies functioning. Fire, water, air, and earth sustaining us. Being able to breathe, expand our lungs, take in air, and exhale out toxins. And you're going to tell me that you're okay, it's okay for you to build something toxic? No. It's not okay. It's not okay. This is not what God wants. See? The 3 bars, you got 1 little ounce of light. You're going to think this 1 little light overpowers the 3. No. This is what divine is saying. You are creating toxic things that don't represent my will, my way, my truth, my purpose. And it's got to stop. Yeah, they talking about all of us. When I was a child, I spake as a child. When I became a man or a womb man with a womb, I put away childish things. That's what it's time for y'all to say. You want to be a child? And you're going to continue in perpetual childhood, perpetual immaturity, perpetual adolescent mindedness, behavior? Ancestors, talk to me. What card do you want to finalize this revelation of clearing up ancestral karma? Clearing up karma with? Talk to me. Same thing. That's what they're telling you. Same thing. And this time they gave you it was the same one. Look. Look at all these cards. Why did I get the same card? Out of all these cards. Look, it's a lot of them. Why did they give me the same card? Look. They said, I said what I said. That's what they said. Look. Same thing. Same thing. They said what they said. All this toxic creation is not the will of God. I'm going to let you guys look at this. And then I'm going to come back because I think we have 1 hour. We're going to come back and we're going to expand on this. All right. So we're going to do an expanded reading into clearing up our karma. Okay? Clearing up our karma. And there's more than one kind. Like I said, I called it TAP. Transferred, ancestral, and look at that, my odd at the bottom. Balance. Transferred, ancestral, and what do they say? My brain. I got somebody working on me. Past life. Yeah, I got somebody around me that really doesn't like me. It's actually one of my neighbors. They're very demonic and very mentally disturbed. Something's wrong with them mentally. Anyway, family, that's all I have for now. Join me for the next video. I'm going to turn this down so you guys can look at it after I finish my spill, my close. Please do, again, like, share, subscribe. Okay? I'm trying to grow this channel. I need you guys to help me out. Help out the ancestors, help out the divine. They're trying to get this information out to people. It's not you doing me a favor. It's doing yourself a favor. Because I know I'm called. It's not about, I don't care really honestly what y'all think about me. I don't care. I'm doing the work for the divine. I love y'all. If you love me, I'm going to love you. If you love me, I'm going to love you. And if you don't love me, I'm still going to love you. Because I love from the highest and the deepest level. You don't like me, you don't. You do, you do. You need to participate in getting this work done for the divine. Now, click like right now and subscribe and then share this with one of your friends because we got work to do, family. Stop being in your ego and thinking this person is this and this person is that. Do the work. When you press share, you press like and subscribe, you are saying yes to God on this channel, okay? You're saying yes to God. So say yes to God and do exactly what I just told you to do, all right? For those of you that's joining me on the next video, I will see you in 2 and 2, okay? I love you so much. Guess what? The divine loves you more. I'll see you guys in 2 and 2. Bye.